Alrighty, welcome to a Duskmourn draft. Currently, I'm like number 17 Mythic. I've been jamming this format. I think it's a great format. So I'll still be doing tons of cube, but gonna see some Duskmourn too because I am not done with this one. Here, there's a piggy bank and an undead sprinter. I'm gonna take the sprinter. They're actually pretty comparable. I think like it might be better to start with piggy bank because of how flexible it is, but undead sprinter is pretty strong, and if we can get a good black-red deck, this card's really good at it. And I'll just take Scorching Dragonfire. That would have been the same regardless of which card I took, of course. No reason to take a non-red card, and I think Dragonfire is a lot better than in this situation than Stay Hidden. The Stay Hidden is quite good as well. Okay. Third pick. Oh, there's a Threaten. All right. If I'm going to be black-red, the Threaten is really good in black-red because there's just actually a pretty good amount of sack outlets. So I think Vengeful Possession is better than Vile Mutilator. Getting to 7 mana isn't that easy. And I'm not a big fan of the reanimation stuff. I don't think it works super well to go turbo reanimate. Had I taken the piggy bank, this is where it would have probably diverged and maybe just taken the Centipede or Beastie Beatdown. But I'm actually feeling pretty good about taking Vengeful Possession here. Oh, and this is our reward. Fourth pick, Disturbing Mirth. This is actually one of the top uncommons in the set. It's really good and works really nicely with all the sack stuff. Basically, because this is a sack outlet, and a sack payoff, and sack fodder. It's all of those things all at once. So let's just take Disturbing Mirth over, I guess, Winter's Intervention or maybe the Red-Green Land. Oh, and then getting a Horde Caller. This is also a very good card. So I'm happy to take Razorkin Horde Caller here over Rat, and I guess Spectral Snatcher. And Glimmerlight, which is actually one of the top commons, surprisingly. Oh, we are getting hooked up. Painter Studio is awesome, too. It's just great in a red aggressive deck, and that's kind of what we're going to try to do. A second Vengeful Possession? Yeah, I'll take that over Winter's Intervention. We are gearing up to have a really clean red-black sack deck here. So, need to get some of the Percussionist, the Monkey. That would be really nice to pick up. All right, this is kind of interesting because there's a red-white land, which if I get like Midnight Mayhem would be really nice. There's Impossible Inferno, though I don't think I'm going to take that. It's just too expensive, especially with like Painter Studio. You just want, and the Percussionists, you just want the most cheap cards possible. And there's Terramorphic. I think I should probably take Terramorphic. I don't know which color I'll want to splash, if any. I don't think it's Impossible Inferno. And Terramorphic is nice for Delirium, which sometimes you end up with some Delirium stuff in these decks. And then here, there's 3 black cards, all of which I pretty much try not to play. There's also a Clobbering, which is the only good card. I think I still should just take a black card to pass fewer black. Oh, Final Vengeance is a card I'm really happy to pick up. As an additional cost, you have to sack a creature enchantment. Oh, Vengeful Possession? Game. Just getting to steal a creature and sack it is awesome. And then I'll just hate the only red card here, though. I'm not likely to play the Rampaging Soul Rager. Which is kind of redundant. Rampaging Soul Rager, right? Oh, I'll take Bleeding Woods. I like picking up lands pretty aggressively because you never know when you open, especially green ones. Valgavoth's Onslaught is a card I just basically never pass, so having that would be nice. All right, Fear of Immobility is at least a good card. All right, pack 2. Oh, Fear of Missing Out. Great card. It's the first pick I ever took in this format. 2 mana, 2/3, and you can rummage when it ETBs, and if you have Delirium when it attacks, you get to untap something and attack again. There's also Nowhere to Run and Irreverent Gremlin. And for that matter, Razorkin Needlehead. It's a possibility I get one of these cards back, but I think given that I have double Vengeful Possession, Final Vengeance, Scorching Dragonfire, I've got a bunch of removal. I think I should just take the FOMO here. And follow it up with probably Glassworks over Murder. They're comparable, but I have Final Vengeance and 2 possessions. Like, assuming that these kind of count as removal because you can have sack it to a variety of things, I have a lot of ways to kill big things. Glasswork still kills most things, and it leaves something behind that's pretty relevant. And I don't think I want Winter's Intervention over Glassworks. Oh, Funeral Room? So whenever a creature you control dies, you nug them for 1 and gain 1, and you eventually just pay 8 mana, bring all your creatures back. Yeah, Funeral Room's fantastic. All right, I definitely need some of those Percussionists, though, the 1 mana, 1/1 monkeys. What's the first name on that? For some reason, I just am. Clockwork, there we go. Clockwork Percussionist is the card I basically want most at this point, but we'll see what turns up. So now there's a Ragged Playmate, but I might just take the Ghost Vacuum. You're not going to want to exile your own cards here, but because of the eventually Funeral Room bringing back, but it is a pretty good way to do things. Oh, there's also a Conductive Machete. I should probably just take the Machete is my guess. I think I just want to have more creatures. So I like Ghost Vacuum, but I think I'm okay without it. Oh, here, Popular Egotist. Whenever you sack something, your opponent loses a life and you gain a life, and you can sack a creature enchantment to give it indestructible and tap it. I really do want some innocuous rats, but I got to take the egotist there. And then here, I don't think I want Peer past the Veil. Let's Play a Game is pretty good if you get Delirium. They discard 2 cards, lose 3, you gain 3, and the creatures get -1/-1. What do I have for Delirium? I have 1 instant, 3 sorceries, 1 artifact, 5 enchantments, 4 creatures, and a Terramorphic. There's also Drag to the Roots. I have a red-green land and a Terramorphic, but I would rather not splash a card if I could avoid it, so let's just take that. I think it's not as good. If they both cost 3 and a black, I'd take Drag to the Roots, not close, but I think Let's Play a Game is a reasonable card to take here. Also, the double Vengeful Possession lets me rummage, so does the FOMO, so I'll have ways to get things in the graveyard. Here, I think I take another Final Vengeance just to have multiple of those to go with my Vengeful Possessions, and Final Vengeance a way to sack Undead Sprinter or Disturbing Mirth or what have you, so the Glassworks. And then now there's Ticket Booth or finally a Drag to the Roots. I just don't think removal is going to be my issue, so I'm just going to take the Ticket Booth. And then I'll take a Soul Rager that I'm really not going to play. I'm probably not going to play the Ticket Booth, but I might. Oh, Winter's Intervention, sure. Yeah, I'm just not short on removal. I, in fact, could use more creatures to go with my Funeral Home. Or Funeral Room, rather. Let's see. Oh, Norin is a creature. I don't think I want the Malevolent Chandelier. Again, I want to pick up hopefully more Painter Studios, so I want cheap cards. Oh, Spectral Snatcher versus another black-green land. Well, despite this not being a cheap card, a Land Cycler can be nice, especially with Awakening Hall. And I think it's a pretty reasonable card. All right, so I'm probably going to cut this Ticket Booth. I guess I should have just taken Drag to the Roots at that point. Though I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of 7, 8 removal spells in my deck. I really don't need to splash one. It does hit any permanent, which is nice, admittedly, but I still think Black-Red doesn't usually want to splash removal. Okay, I say its name for free. That's weird. That's actually a pretty good card. So, let's see. And a Greenhouse, one of the worst win percentages in the entire set. All right, what do you got? Kaito, Bane of Nightmares? No, I'm going to take Nowhere to Run. Nowhere to Run is not only a great removal spell and nugs their hexproof reward pretty nicely. It's also something I can sack to the 2 Final Vengeances if I need something. So, pretty easy Nowhere to Run there. Doomsday Excruciator, huh? I don't really want Trial of Agony. I'm not an aggressive deck. Though this has a nice combo with it. So you'd have to go into full control. Let's say they had a 2/2 and a 5/5. You target them both with Trial of Agony, holding full control. In response, you cast Winter's Intervention or maybe Nowhere to Run. Kill their 2/2. Then they have to choose one of those creatures to take 5 damage. They only have 1 creature left. That is a combo, and I guess I have cheap removal, sure. I'm just not going to put Doomsday Excruciator in my deck in any way, so I will just take that. Oh, Fear of Burning Alive, I'm very happy about that. I'm actually going to take that over the Scorching Dragonfire. I have so much cheap removal, this is a way to win the game. It's gone up, my estimation of this has gone through the roof. 6 mana, 4/4, ETB hits them for 4, but if you have Delirium, whenever you deal non-combat damage to your opponent, you also hit their creatures. So the joke here is if you play this with Delirium, they take 4 and you hit one of their creatures for 4. So I would like that. And now I probably want the Defiled Crypt. So when your cards leave a graveyard, you make a 2/2 zombie or horror, I guess, and you unlock it to return a creature from a graveyard to your hand. Very good with the Undead Sprinter. What else is it good with? I guess probably not much else right now. But it works, technically Funeral Room, but it works kind of by itself. It's still a 5 mana 2/2 that raise dead a creature. That's not terrible. And of course, as I get more, it could help. You know, Fear of Infinity is actually pretty good in this kind of deck, but can I splash it? I don't have any blue lands. I have a Terramorphic, I guess. The thing is, a 3rd Final Vengeance or a 2nd Norin are both not that exciting. This card would just be really nice. I think I'll just take the Fear of Infinity and put it in the sideboard. Maybe we can make that work. Oh, there's a Clockwork Percussionist game. And, oh, a red-black land. Yeah, I'm happy to take that. Okay, I mean, I've got plenty of playables here. That's the other thing, is I'd rather just spec on Fear. Maybe I get a blue land or 2 or a second one, and it's like really worth splashing them. If I can get one more Clockwork Percussionist here, I'll be extremely happy. No, but there's a Winter Misanthropic Guide. I have a Bleeding Woods and a Terramorphic. There's also just taking a Glassworks. So, beginning of your upkeep, each player draws 2 cards. If you have Delirium, their hand size is much smaller. I'm just going to take Glasswork, I think. And then here, I guess I'll take the Bedhead Beastie, though. I'm going to figure out how many of my cycling. I might just play 16 plus 2 cyclers. So let's see, that'd be... I'm only 1 card over here. I guess I'll take Friendly Teddy, maybe as like a way to get Delirium. Well, late Most Valuable Slayer, but this isn't even really a Most Valuable Slayer deck so much. And I guess a free Wildfire Wicker Folk. There's also a Fear of Infinity. I'm not playing either. Same with Chandelier. All right, let's take a look here. What do we got? 17. So I kind of want to go 16 land because I've got 2 land cyclers. I'm not splashing anything. And I just got to cut 1 card. Yeah, it's probably Let's Play a Game. How good am I at Delirium? I have 2 instants, 6 sorceries, 2 artifacts, 9 enchantment. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually not that bad at Delirium. But I kind of feel like I guess like these are a little cheaper. Oop. This is a little cheaper. These are a little... Yeah, my curve isn't too high. Painter Studio kind of is like a 3. These are 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm good with this. All right. Well, let's battle. All right. Time for round 1 here. See how this red-black deck is going to do. I'm on the draw here, huh? But if I draw a land, I have Dragonfire, Undead Sprinter, and Painter Studio going. After all, why shouldn't I keep that 1 lander? And if I draw 2 lands, or sorry, I get Defaced Gallery on just 1 land. If I draw 2 lands, I have Painter Studio, which kind of gets me to everything I need. If you think about it, it'd be foolish to mulligan this hand. All right, opponent kept 7. Psh, I'm no coward. I will also keep 7. Let's see. Oh, look, and plus FOMO gives me a loot on a 2nd land, so should be no problem at all. What were we even worried about? I think I'm going to start with FOMO because I actually... Yeah, I just want to maximize the chances of hitting my 3rd land. I guess I would rather this one get Scorching Dragon fired than the Sprinter anyway. In fact, I'm going to discard the Sprinter here because at some point I'll be able to get that thing back. Oh, they had nowhere to run. Well, if I knew it was that one, I would have played the other one, I suppose. Though, getting a loot is pretty good. Okay, 4-2 is not too big of a deal. I'm just going to deal 2 and gain 2. I know that Winter's Intervention works better with the Sprinter than Dragonfire, because Dragonfire doesn't work with the Sprinter, but I really want to use a deal 2 to kill a 2 toughness thing where I can. All right, well, I guess I'll just play Defaced Gallery. This is actually working out okay, because even though I'm missing land drops, they're like, looks like they're just on all removal over there. So, well, this isn't the ideal scenario for this, but I'm going to use this to get back the FOMO, because that can let me loot again next turn if I were to draw a land. All right, they're going to play a big thing? Kind of. Ugh, come on. 1 land here lets me kill that thing, and I guess I'm going to discard Vengeful Possession because I'm pretty far away from doing that. All right, lands, we're finally getting back to it. They're going to get to put my Undead Sprinter back, which is annoying. I'm not very close to casting it. Oh, they're going to come back wrong. Okay. This lets them loot, I guess. Sure, rummage. I'm sure they have like a land in hand, right? Yeah. So they're like on Jund removal. Really, they should spend 2 mana to put the Sprinter back unless they really don't have anything better or have something they have to get to play. They just didn't do that. Well, that was not a good play, I'm afraid. Because now I'm going to go Glassworks. Kill their 4/4. It's sorcery speed to use that, so I kind of think we're doing fine here. Manifest Dread, yeah, I guess if that's like a big thing, that could be annoying. It's a real creature because they manifested not the rat. I'm worried that it's like the here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Glassworks and try to kill it, and then I thought it might be, oh my god, it's that one? All right. What a beating. I was all right. I have to discard 2 cards now. Yeah, that's fine. You need to do what you need to do. I wish I had the nowhere to run. I have one of those too. It stops their ward ability. Norin, huh? Well, let's just unlock the Painter Studio here. Let's cast our draw 2. Oh, baby, look at this. Now I get to go Funeral Home before I play any more creatures. We are dominating our Jund removal opponent with our nice rooms. And let's start unlocking some rooms. I'll unlock a Glassworks and I'll play a Norin. Right now I have 2 creatures in the graveyard, so I would like to get more before flipping Funeral Home. In fact, I almost assuredly want the Fear of Burning Alive to die before that happens. But I have a bunch of Glassworks and Funeral Home in play. They can't just ignore this Norin, which is the funny part. Like, if they just take 4 or 6 damage off it, it's pretty bad for them. Oh, they have a Funeral Room too and a Chainsaw. What do they have in their graveyard? They have a Chandelier, a Rat, and a Grasping Longlegs. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty great. Let's just do that, huh? Oh, you can get to +1/+0. Nice. Take 5. Okay, so they can put those 3 things into play. They're going to play a Slasher first and equip a Chainsaw to it. Oh, that is not going to work out great for them. That's a risky maneuver. Because now I get to go Fear of Burning Alive, Nug you for 4, kill the Slasher. It does come back, which means that actually using the Funeral Room won't really help it as much. Pings for 1, but then I get to hit for 7 here. And then now they go to 3. Oh, and I get to ping their thing off Glassworks. That's funny. Oh, they could have flipped Funeral Home, but I think they were still pretty dead, actually. All right, what a wild game. Great keep, though, huh? Number 14 Mythic? Let's do it. All right. Time for round 2 here. So hopefully we don't keep a one-laner this time. All right, a much more sane hand here. I've got 2 2-mana removal spells and then some good late-game stuff. Okay. Oh, Terramorphic too? Yeah, let's do it. Perfect time to draw that thing. Because now, not only am I at 2 of each color land now, I have a land in my graveyard for purposes. The Nuisance? Oh no, I can't kill that thing. I'm just going to pass though. I could play a Painter Studio or a Deface Gallery, but I feel like the odds that I get to cast Winter's Intervention or Nowhere to Run here seem pretty high. Well, or not. All right, I guess I got my mana wasted, huh? A 1/4 with Surveil 1. They like the card. Huh. You know, Delirium World, that's a pretty big game. Land, Razorkin Horde Caller. All right. Time to hope to not hit anything too expensive. Land? Oh, perfect. I'll land in a 1-drop. I just wanted to try to make sure I could guarantee 5 lands, or not guarantee, but get as close to possible as 5 lands on turn 5. So this is going to work out really, really well, because now I'm going to go Percussionist, Nowhere to Run, kill the Key Bearer, play the land, hit for only 1 because I didn't flip the studio. If their 3-drop had been a creature, it would have worked out so much better. So, what can you do? Next turn, I have a Razorkin Horde Caller as set up, and then if I draw any of my sack stuff, this Vengeful Possession comes into play, and if they kill the Horde Caller, I have Defiled Crypt Cadaver Lab. I feel pretty good. Okay. Fear of Infinity is a good card, but I feel like I'm going to outrace it pretty nicely. You're going to block the Percussionist? No. They're not. Land, Horde Caller. Take 5. I get a 1/1. Final Vengeance was exactly the draw I wanted, because now I get to steal their thing and then exile their Fear of Infinity. Sounds pretty great to me. If they just play a big creature here, they lose badly. I think most likely they're going to kill the Razorkin Horde Caller in some form or fashion. They're playing blue-black. You would think that that's their jam. Okay. Unable to Scream. I thought that might be the one. And at some point I want to sack that and then bring it back. Oh, they're flipping that? Oh, I see. Because it makes their Fear of Infinity a 3/2. Sure. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip the gallery. Oh, I guess I actually could have done this in a slightly different order, because then I would have gotten to Surveil 1. I'm gonna attack with everything. Even the Horde Caller, it gets a bonus. And then, oh no, we're not quite done yet. I got one more effect. I want to exile your Fear of Infinity, sacking the nuisance. And now they're in a spot where Vengeful Possession is just lethal. And what are they going to do? Cast a removal spell on my Percussionist or my token? Like, Painter's or Defaced Gallery is pretty nice. Oh, Mind Skinner. Oh, that's really funny. I guess I could mill them for $1 million. They're at 24 cards. I could steal it and mill them for a lot. I would mill them for 11, 13, 14, 16 cards. Or I could just kill their thing. I should probably just kill their thing, I think. Because then I can go do the whole Defiled Crypt business. Also, it leaves them with a Mind Skinner in play. I guess I could steal their thing and then kill it afterwards, but yeah, it didn't seem great. Yep, Winter's Intervention on the token I got for free from the Horde Caller. You do love to see that. All right, Defiled Crypt. And what do I have? Oh, I don't even have anything to get. I guess I'll just wait. I shouldn't have played my land then. At some point, one of these things will go to the graveyard. Or they'll play like an actual big creature, like the 6/5 or something. Oh, they're going to bounce that. Sure, because I didn't use it. All right. And then pass the turn. Yeah, I mean, I think stealing their thing makes sense. They can kill one of my things, and then I still have lethal. And I get to rummage away this mountain, which is nice. Winter's Intervention, the Percussionist. Okay. I'll just, hold on, what is this card? Oh, it's a Fear of Infinity. All right. Oh, Glassworks is really nice. And they go to 5. So I've got a Percussionist. I guess what I want to do is go Defiled Crypt, land, flip this, get Percussionist back, make a 2/2. They can spend 3 mana to turn Fear of Infinity face up if they want. Oh, they were going to try to block with it and then turn it face up, which is a nice little play. All right, well, they get to hit for 3 in game 3. I'm going to Glassworks their thing. Well, maybe I'll Glassworks something else. And then they're going to Unable to Scream that. Not the most effective removal. Oh, nice. Sprinter. And how much damage is this? This is 7. Puts them to 1. Well, in that case, Shattered Yard will do the trick. All right, I like the way this deck plays out. It could definitely use more Percussionists, but it's going nicely so far. What do we get to? 13, making our way. All right, 2-0, and definitely going to keep this hand. This is far from the worst hand I've kept so far. Let's see. Oh, Scorching Dragonfire, not a bad one. So this hand, while I do need a swamp, I also would like... Ooh, Bear Trap. Card's okay if you need Delirium. No, it's bad even if you need Delirium, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, well, I'm gonna play the FOMO. I think I'm just gonna discard the Popular Egotist. I don't have that much to sack to it. Where's my Sprinter to discard? Also, where's my Swamps? And I'll keep Dragonfire and Vengeful Possession. Yeah, I don't really care if your turn is using Bear Trap here. Oh no. All right, can I draw a Swamp, please? My hand is really good if I do, and I've got 2 removal spells, so I'm not feeling like terrible about this, but it would be really nice to draw a Swamp. Let's just draw. All right, I'm going to play Glassworks here. I didn't want to use Scorching Dragonfire because I think it's a little bit better. And if I drew a Swamp, I could go Sprinter plus Dragonfire. If I didn't, I figured I would just Glassworks. All right, now... Okay, Swamp is great. So let's start. Do I want to play? No, I think I'm just going to start by playing Disturbing Mirth. Just sacking the Glassworks. Draw 2. Okay. Now, I'm really hoping that my opponent here plays another creature, because that would make things really good for me. Just tap out for another idiot, please. Yeah, perfect. The perfect idiot. All right, land. Guess I'll Vengeful Possession the Beastie. And the question is, do I attack? I don't think I attack. Obviously, I'm intending to sack this thing, but what can you do in response? If it's got a 2-mana counter, it's just going to counter it. I could have played my land first because of that, but I think I would rather discard a swamp. No, actually, hold on. I'll discard a sprinter. I should be able to get that back at some point here. And then I'm just going to sack this. Because this way, I'm just locking in me getting the manifest. And doing that, I'll manifest a swamp. I mean, I suppose I could have attacked first. I don't know. It just felt like if there's a bounce spell or something, I'd much rather just do this way. I guess there's not that much bounce. Oh, Betrayer's Bargain. Sure. That also works nicely. And then I'll play Razor Trap Gorge. Okay, well, that was... I traded 2 for more. Let's just go Glassworks, Nug the Beastie. Obviously, it'd be nice to steal and take and all that. Let's see what gets manifested. I mean, okay. Basically, if a creature got manifested, I'd probably just Winter's Intervention the thing. But here, I think I'm fine just to play Sprinter. If I need to use some removal, I can. Oh, all right, well. Very sad. Okay, land. So Winter's Intervention, that. And if I have to Scorching Dragonfire, I suppose I would. It's a mountain, sure. And then unlock the Shattered Yard. And now I'll keep this land in hand to discard a Vengeful Possession. We're both just chilling here, except I've got a Disturbing Mirth in play as well. Oh, and I have a Funeral Home. Let's see. I've got currently 2 creatures in my graveyard. Which isn't very many, but I think I'm going to just play Funeral Home and then wait a turn. And if nothing happens, I'll flip the Awakening Hall. There's not much, but also if I wait one more turn, I can draw another card to maybe discard Defomo here. Yeah. Let's go Swamp. Unlock this. And discard a mountain to draw a card. Pass. Probably going to get some removal spells played on my creatures here. Yep. I mean, I imagine the Egotist has to get killed, or I can sack Disturbing Mirth. Really? The FOMO got killed instead. Oh, there we go. I don't think that's too important. All right. Kill the Defiant Survivor. This should be basically game. Given the board state, the fact that I have Glassworks and Funeral Home in play, and the Horde Caller got a hit in here, opponent's going to need something pretty big. A Horde Caller is good, but no, it's not going to be close to enough. And also, it actually isn't even good because I have Vengeful Possession in hand. Sure, I'll take it. Okay, end of turn. Sack Disturbing Mirth. Manifest Dread. Yeah. All right. Well, I can go toe-to-toe with the removal deck, that's for sure. And we're up to number 11 here. You love to see it. All right. Time to battle against, is it Ren or 6? Or who knows? On the play. Oh, yeah. Could use some sacrifice effects, but I'm really not going to, like, Mountain, Razor Trap Gorge, Disturbing Mirth, No Other Run. There's no 3 other cards you could put in my hand in this deck that I wouldn't keep that hand. I guess 3 more lands would be bad, and I might use the Trial of Agony Nowhere to Run combo this game too. And then I'll play Disturbing Mirth and sack the Nowhere to Run. So let's just say it's all coming up Karn here. All right, let's go Razor Trap Gorge. Okay, well, I've got 2 land cyclers now, so clearly I'm going to cycle one of them. Say its name. Okay. All right, they get a swamp, I assume. I'm going to cycle the Beastie because I think generally the Snatcher's a little better. I guess I don't have double black, but I think that's okay. Well, that doesn't mean I wanted to draw another land. It's okay. Their start's not too fast, but I'm not cycling the Spectral Snatcher. I can tell you that much. Please just don't be a Spineseeker Centipede. Oh, Cryptid Inspector? Great. Let's just do this now. Because I want a Disturbing Mirth. I'll Trial of Agony at some point in the future. Okay, I need to stop drawing lands, but if I do, I like my spot. Okay. So from that, I said I would keep that even if it was all lands. Well, I have drawn land, and then they play a Swarm Weaver, which makes 2 tokens. Okay. All right, well, Painter Studio is a start, I guess. Painter Studio. Okay, there we go. So now let's go Scorching Dragonfire, the Swarm Weaver, and it's exiled, so no recursion. And then I've got Vengeful Possession, though I don't have a way to sack yet. So it would be really nice to find one. I do get to dig 1 card deeper. The loot on the Vengeful Possession, the rummage, is pretty good. Okay, they're cycling a Megalodon. That's okay. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. All right. I could play Spectral Snatcher, but I really want to get this loot going. Oh, sure. That is fine with me. Yeah, look at this powerful play. Kill one of your stupid wasps. Actually, instead of using Terramorphic, let's just flip the Painter Studio. It's not that much thinning. I'm probably going to get to play it next turn. If I draw another land, I just can't possibly win this game, it seems like. I mean, I guess if I could sack this, I don't know, manifest, that's something, but currently it went from a very promising opener to a lot less promising. What is this? Glimmer Burst? Yeah. Leaving a green up, Terramorphic. All right. This is really, really, really impressive stuff. Good job, deck. I had a 3-land opener, so I've drawn like 7 lands so far. That's cool. That's cool. All right, well, let's hope I don't draw too many more. And what are my good draws from this point on? I mean, Funeral Home isn't looking that great. A way to sack Disturbing Mirth would be decent. Yeah, there's some stuff here that could get me out of this to a degree. A Razorkin Horde Caller would be really nice. Just put a bunch of pressure in play. Oh, okay, well, that's a start. If they're discarding a card to bounce my thing. And I go to 15. I mean, FOMO is nice. Let's play the Snatcher first, since I assume they're going to counter it now. That's fine. FOMO was a pretty good one, because now I get to discard this mountain and draw another card. All right, and I'll keep the Vengeful Possession in hand to do the same. I mean, if they tapped out for like an Ultinac or something, and I go Vengeful Possession, attack with both, FOMO the Ultinac, attack again, like that actually could be great, especially since Defaced Gallery triggers +1/+0, and then the second time you attack +1/+0. I guess you can't actually read that one, but it's when you attack, your attacking creatures get +1/+0. So on your second combat, you get to double dip. Not that I think FOMO's going to stay around necessarily, but, you know, one can hope. I assume they're going to kill it here. Yeah, maybe they'll just play a Malevolent Chandelier for 6 mana or something. That would be great. Let's play a game. No, they're going to make me discard 2 cards instead. Okay. I mean, the Threaten was going to be good, so I would have liked to draw that. I mean, creatures have -1/-1, so I can't block. And then they manifest. All right. Yeah, that's a start. Final Vengeance. Target your face down card. Sack Disturbing Mirth. Let's manifest in something good. It's better than drawing it, I guess. Oh, there even was a creature. All right. Well, you shouldn't block there. You should block this one. And they're going to chump now or take it? Yeah, they'll just take it. All right, well, they're down to 2 cards in hand. I think their face-down creature isn't much. If I don't have that many lands left in my deck. Let's see, 3, 4. Oh, their face-down creature is very, very much real. It's an Entity Tracker. Huh, they'd have been in play for a few turns without doing anything, and now they're going to Glimmerlight draw a card. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm pretty dead. No, if I just draw a removal spell for Entity Tracker, I could be in okay shape. If I just still had that Threaten, oof, then we're talking. Or if I'd manifested something. And now a Funeral Home could be good. Oh, really? They're just bashing? Okay. I guess I'll block here, because if I draw something really good, then I don't think I need the 2/2, and if I don't, I will rather have something. I mean, Popular Egotist was not a bad draw. Like, I don't really want to sack the Painter Studio, but I will if I have to. And it now makes the draw of Funeral Home quite good if I draw it. I have exactly enough mana to cast it. Another Glimmerlight, so they're drawing another card. They have 10 cards left. I have 15 cards left. Yeah, I guess they've drawn a bunch more than I have. Into Tunnel Surveyor. Okay. So I guess they can then put Glimmerlight on the Entity Tracker and attack if they want, or put 2 Glimmerlights on it. Oh, they're going to do it that way. I see. All right, well, I'm going to block the rabbit. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to sack the studio here, but this does nug them for 1. And then I get to kill that. I go to 3, draw. Okay. They're 8. If I Glassworks the Tunnel Surveyor, attack with both, untap the Egotist. 5 mana left. They block. They say they chump Egotist. They go to 6. I attack again with Egotist. They block. I'm at 3. Kill that. All right. Let's go Glassworks. Kill the Tunnel Surveyor. Attack with FOMO. And Egotist. They block. I go to 3. I go to 4. No, then I just die. So I guess I can attack with FOMO and untap it here. I'm going to take it, and then if I attack with both, they have to just block Egotist and to not die. So I guess I just pass the turn, and I can sack 2 things if I need to. I'm probably going to lose this, but I'm still in it. I really think that there were some timely draws that could have happened earlier that would have given me a pretty good shot. I think this... Let's see. So if they load up both Glimmerlights on that, they put me to 0. They attack with those 3. I have to sack Glassworks and Fear of Missing Out, and I go to 2, or go to 1 rather. Is that right? Yeah. So they have that play available to them at the very least, plus 4 cards in hand. Let's just hope, right? All right. Yeah, they're putting Glimmerlight on the Wasp. Glimmerlight on the Wasp. Oh, they're attacking with just the Wasp? Oh, all right. I get to sack the Glassworks then. Okay. I go to 1. I mean, this ends up being kind of close. They're definitely, like, if they didn't have the stupid Let's Play a game, I would have won this a long time ago, because they game 3 and also maybe discard my Threaten. Do they just not have any plays? This is wild. Okay. They're just moving the Glimmerlights around? Filed Crypt Cadaver Lab. 1, huh? They're at 5. I could get back. They don't have anything good to get back is the problem. I could sack the FOMO and get it back, but that doesn't really anything? Let's see. The problem is this costs too much mana for me to play this and flip it. I could just play the lab. I just don't have any really attacks. If I play the lab, I'm going to tap in now. Doesn't quite work. All right, well, that was a pretty disappointing game, but you know what? So it goes. This drops us to 13 still. Let's keep going, huh? All right. Playing against Guy Dude Man. Opponent goes first. Oh, yeah, that would have been a nice draw at any point in that game, the Sphere Burning Alive. I think this hand is fine. It's a little bit slow, but I've got turn 3 Glassworks. I can cycle to... Ooh, nice. That's a good draw. I can cycle the Spectral Snatcher to get to land 3. Yeah, that's a great card. Spineseeker Centipede just really does it again. I'm probably just going to Glassworks that, because that also gives me something to sacrifice to this Disturbing Mirth. Though what I think I might do, depending on what I draw, probably just go Conductive Machete next turn and then hope to draw another land. Oh, that one I don't really like hanging around. Let's go Disturbing Mirth. I don't like using up all my sack stuff, but I really, if I play the Machete and then Kona gets me, all right, perfect. Now I can just do this. Basically, if I just tapped out for Machete and they just go bounce Machete, attack with Kona, put a 6-drop into play, like that's just really foolish to do that. All right, well, the hits don't stop, huh? They get to draw end of turn. So this has creature, enchantment, instant. So I think I'll let them have a turn of bookworming because I'm going to go Machete and then next turn Fear of Burning Alive. Damn, that was 2 good cards to see. I did not love that. But I'll put the Funeral Home here. Against blue, if it's all else being equal, just put your best card as the manifest so that when they cast Unnerving Grasp, you get it back. Next turn, a Mind Skinner. Okay, well, I guess they have to discard still. I guess I'll kill the Mind Skinner. That seems like a pretty bad thing to have hanging around. Even I have 21 cards. Yeah, no way. No way. And I'll trade for their Centipede, I guess. Just makes my attack with the Fear of Burning Alive better next turn. Hi, Jules. Okay. Really, if I draw Threaten here, we're getting there. Oh, Mind Skinner's back, huh? Julie, you don't need to do that. All right. Julie, come on. Can I get a Threaten just one time? No, but that's kind of nice. I guess I'm probably still better off. Julie, come on now. I'm probably still better off sacking the Disturbing Mirth is my guess. Let's see. Yeah. Manifest of FOMO. That could be really nice actually. And I'll attack with this. They can trade if they want. Oh, they just took it. I actually like that a lot. And then now let's go. Hold on. Do I have something good to get back? I have a Spectral Snatcher. That's not actually that amazing. Let's just go Percussionist. And equip the Machete on that. I guess I could have played Norin, but I kind of want the Percussionist to be the one in play. I don't like that I've now used up the multiple sacrifice effects I've drawn because it means that threatens get a little bit worse. Bashful Beastie leaving up Get Lost. Okay, well, Threaten actually would still be crazy good here. No way to test that, of course. Yeah, this is annoying. They're almost assuredly going to have Get Lost up here. Oh, I should have actually played the Cadaver Lab for 1 mana. That's what I should have done. Let's attack with the Percussionist. See what I hit. Oh, I should have attacked with the Fear of Burning Alive. I actually have the Norn Fear of Burning Alive combo. That's really funny. All right, I'll do that next time. I mean, maybe they didn't have it, but it feels pretty likely they did. Actually, Norn's going to be insane here. Let me see if I can do something. They're flipping the Patchwork Beastie. All right, I'll take it. What's going on with that? Oh, they want to draw an extra card off of Bookworm, sure. All right, turn FOMO face up. Draw, play land. Go to attacks. Attack with these, and I'll make Fear of Burning Alive get an extra attack here. Ah, they had Break Down the Door. Okay. And now they're going to counter the FOMO on the way back. All right, well, I guess I will take action. And then no damage happens. Cast FOMO. They're going to counter it. Yeah. Though, actually, that could have been worse. Because I'm just going to cast the Beastie now. They could have just let me exile Fear of Alive and then countered it. But I guess... And then, yeah, that would have been a lot stronger. Then they can exile the FOMO with the thing. But I'm pretty dead either way. This was tough. The Mind Raveler thing, Mind Skinner, I kept having to use removal on that in awkward spots. And have not ended up in a place that really works out well. Yeah. All right. 3-2, and we're falling in the rankings. 16 now. All right. Battle Against Winter, Misanthropic Guide. Let's see if I can close this out here. I'm on the play. I'm going to keep this hand because with 1 red, this hand's awesome. And Nowhere to Run kills something. And I could also Final Vengeance sacking Nowhere to Run if I need to kill something else. Though obviously, drawing a mountain here would be fantastic. There we go. There we go. It's not quite the... Oh, they have Unholy Heat? That's the only removal spell for 1 mana. They could have... More likely they have Inside Out, the +3/+0, when it dies, Manifest, but that is funny. Okay. To a hand that feeds. That hand feeds. Let's just go Glassworks. I could Disturbing Mirth, but... You know, sacking the Clockwork Percussionist is going to get a little better because this does give you a turn to play it, but if I hit a 6-drop with this, I wouldn't be able to play it. And waiting a turn means I can actually play maybe like a 5-drop, you know. So 6-drop still won't work. Also, if I drew another play this turn, I could play that. And this lets me play Disturbing Mirth and Nowhere to Run in the same turn. Oh, I would have hit the Fear of Burning Alive. That was a really great call. Good job, me. Plus, this also means... They can't kill my Percussionist in response because I can still sack Glassworks. Though, obviously, if I had just done it when they were tapped out, it would have worked. But all those things together mean I think it was better to just play Glassworks. I have 2 more removal spells. I'm going to kill Hand That Feeds at some point. You know, Scorching Dragonfire my Clockwork Percussionist? Sure. Yeah, go nuts. Glassworks really good in this deck for this reason, too. All right, land, go. So all we have is enchantment. Oh, because it exiled my artifact creature. Interesting. Hold on. I was going to just play Egotist and leave mana up. But I'm kind of curious what I'm supposed to do now. I actually kind of think I do still. Because they have a removal spell. This way they can't play the removal spell. And I'll sack Disturbing Mirth end of turn if they don't do anything. I'll find something to sack to Final Vengeance. I'm not too worried about that. If they now want to kill my thing, then they definitely can. I feel like they're going to. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter because they're all going to go to the graveyard eventually, but... Oh, really? Okay. Well, let's send then. Okay, do they have a land cycler they don't want to use or something? Who knows? Now I'm going to play FOMO. I'm going to discard this mountain. At some point I will cast Fear of Burning Alive, but I'm not that worried. Oh, sure, I'll play a Norrin too. This looks great. Now I get to just beat down. I mean, so far they've cast 2 cards, and it's like turn 6. So yeah, their draw just did not function. All right. Back to number 13. Let's go. All right. Battle against Kalia, I believe. Not sure. Do or die here. Oh, well. Turn 1 Norrin, turn 2 FOMO with a Clockwork Percussionist in hand against a mulligan? Wrap it up. We're done. Let's see. I also like the Norrin Fear of Missing Out combo. It is pretty strong. I was losing the one game where I never really got to get it going, but it is pretty cool. All right, I'm going to play FOMO, discard a swamp, say hello, bash. Next turn, see what they've got. If they don't have a 2-drop, they're in a ton of trouble. Seems like they do. Oh, no, never mind. Well, let's play the Percussionist then. I guess I actually should have played the land first. Oh, nowhere to run. That's what they have. All right, well. It's still pretty good. Drawing the Machete was nice because now I have a good 4 to play next turn. Oh, and Fear of Infinity can't even block? Sure. All right. Conductive Machete. Let's manifest some dread. Bash for 3 more. And honestly, this is going to be one of those games where they're going to hit me for 2, gain 2 life, hopefully play a creature, and then I'll threaten it and attack them, like if they play like an Underwater Aquarium or something like that. No, they didn't play anything. That's interesting. All right, well. I would have preferred they played a creature that I could threaten rather than doing what blue-black, I guess, kind of does and just play removal spells. So they have Vanish. Oh, they're Glimmer Bursting. Okay. Sure. I'll exile the Norrin. Replay the Norrin. And kill the Fear of Infinity. I know they can bring that back, but it takes them time. They both have to play an enchantment, then bring it back, and then cast it again. Seems a lot better to just take it out. And again, hopefully at some point they play like a creature to block with instead of just removal spells. Okay, Balemark Leech. I'm not as excited about doing that to the Leech, but I guess I still will. Oh, wow, it topped my mana badly. Ugh, annoying. Okay. Discard Spectral Snatcher. Well, I'm going to attack with everything regardless, but I kind of assumed it would leave my mana up in a slightly better form. Decline. And they go to 6, and then I'm going to play a Cadaver Lab. They're going to take 1 off the Leech, go to 5. And I'm going to get FOMO back. All right, pass. They get their Leech back, unfortunately. But they're at 5. I feel like I still have some good stuff to do here. Oh. That's what I was hoping they would do. No, you can't attack me. It's illegal. If I steal the Shark, that doesn't really do too much. So let's go play FOMO. Discard Bedhead Beastie, draw. Pass the turn. I mean, threaten and then use FOMO to attack twice with the threatened thing is pretty good. Let's see what they've got. Unable to scream. I take 1. All right. They get their Fear of Infinity back. They play the Fear of Infinity. I take another 1. They don't attack with their Leech. All right, I guess I'll block with the Percussionist because seeing another card I think will be nice here. All right, land. Let's go land. Play Defaced Gallery. All right. Now, I'm really hoping I can just set up a nice threaten for the win if they... It's kind of hard to do that, but the Painter's Gallery or the Defaced Gallery helps a lot. Yeah, now they're going to attack with both, which makes sense they started to do that. Let's hope they play like some card draw or something. Oh, Fear of Infinity, getting back Fear of Infinity. Okay, now play the other Fear of Infinity. Please, I mean, you got to. What else would you do? Nice. Ooh, all right. This looked dicey for a bit, but it looks like we're going to be just fine now. All right, take 7. All right, well, that was closer than I thought it was going to be, but we got there and stayed at 13. I mean, Mythic is weird. It doesn't always go down. And let's see, what do we got? Like 4-2, 5-2? I think we're like 4-2 now. No, 5-2, even better. Let's get in there. All right. Next round, again, do or die. On the draw here, all right, I'll keep this hand. Just all the 2-drop removal, drawing a land is nice, means I'd have a little time regardless. The Bale Merc Leech. Oh, why don't I just play Fear of Missing Out and discard the Egotist? I think the Egotist is good, but I think early on the Machete's better. This is kind of a slow card. You need a lot of resources and mana before it really does that much. And then next turn, you're going to be shocked to find out that I'm planning on casting Glassworks. Oh, I guess I'm not casting that yet. Oh, Nowhere to Run is going to be filthy. Creatures your opponents control, their ward abilities, they do not trigger. All right, let's go and play this first. Get that nice little 2-for-1, and I get to loot again. Let's get a Glassworks out. I don't want to discard the Razorkin because it's a nice finisher, and I've got 2 other removal spells in hand. I just got myself a nice little 2-for-1. Oh, Resurrected Cultist. Yeah, so this comes back. I could be inefficient and Scorching Dragonfire it. I think I'll just play the Machete. No. Yeah, I'll play the Machete. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to trade. I'm just going to play Machete. And then pass the turn. Next turn, oh, now I have, Scorching Dragonfire will be instant. They're going to play a creature, hopefully. Okay, effectively they did. Because they're going to get back their Bale Merc Leech. And I'm just going to, speaking of merking, I'm just about to merc them. Like, this is going to be a beating. I'm going to go land, Glassworks, Nug, Dragonfire, Nug, attack, untap the Machete, or Machete'd up Manifest, attack for 10, and then now next turn I can Razorkin Horde Caller them. What are we going to do? Cast a Bale Merc Leech? I am not concerned. Yeah, this game was nice. Just mana efficiency, card advantage, kind of all combined. Split Skin Doll, draw a card. All right. They made 3 plays. It's not going to be enough. Let's go Razorkin, Horde Caller. Attack. Target the 4/3. The reason I did it like this is I didn't want them double blocking the Horde Caller. They can double block. I'll kill the Leech, I guess. And then attack and then make another token, and then they can double block. They go to 5. Honestly, I don't know. Is that better than just attacking with everything and untapping the 4/3? Probably not, honestly. If I did, let's say if I had 3 blockers, they could trade. Yeah, it would have been. I got a little fancy for no reason, but I think we'll be okay. Let's see. They have a removal spell? Yeah, they kind of do. I mean, they do, but they still go to 1 here. All right, well, in that case, let's just flip Shattered Yard. Boonk. Yeah, all right. 6-2. And did we move up in rank? Oh, number 10. Let's go. Let's go. If we can crack single digits here, that'd be pretty sweet. Cheon's been playing a lot too. He's around number 10 Mythic, so if we're lucky, we'll get paired against Cheon. That ought to be a really good bump to the win rate, you know? All right. Round 7 against Floop. Floop, there it is. Jace the Mind Sculptor. don't think I'm supposed to mulligan this hand, but it's pretty weak. Basically, with that, it has no 2-drop is kind of the issue. I'm on the draw and I don't have a 2. My 2-drop is land cycling one of these things. Ooh, they are playing a reanimator deck maybe? All right. And they had a 2-drop and they were on the play. So now we're going to get into this situation where like my 3 trades for theirs, my 4 trades for theirs, and I've just been getting hit by this idiot the whole time. Oh, walk-in closet. Well, that card is not very good right now, so that's nice. All right, let's cycle the Beastie because I want double red and I would rather cast the Spectral Snatcher. All right, can you not, deck? The reason I'm playing Popular Egotist is if they play a, and we know this isn't a land. If it was a land, they would have manifested the other one. If they played another creature, I would hit it with Glassworks, Trial of Agony, and then Glassworks. Let's just pass the turn. I could play Shattered Yard to deal, or Glassworks to deal a little bit of damage, but I kind of want this Trial of Agony to work. So incredible. Let's just play Shattered Yard. It's fine. No attacks. I mean, I don't know if they have something. Oh, well, I got kind of punished for waiting. That's for sure. Hopefully I can draw Threaten. That'd be nice. I don't know. Drawing nothing to play. It really just didn't want to. I really wanted the Trial of Agony to still do something. Could have just fired off the Glassworks. It would have worked out kind of better. Oh, okay. That's not so bad, I guess. Oh, there's the Vengeful Possession. I'm at 13. You know what? I'm going to start by just casting Spectral Snatcher. I know I'm going to take 5 here, but I really would like to draw a Sacrifice effect. So what I'm hoping to do is draw for my turn, and then if I'd miss there, I might have to just cast Vengeful Possession. Oh, they finally got their Terramorphic going for Terramorphic Walk-in Closet. Oh, come on. All right, I'm just going to do this. It's not great, but I'm really not. I need to draw something here. Disturbing Mirth would be sick. Okay. Also, this does hit them for 11. All right. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's crack this. Get a swamp, I guess. I mean, their draw's been really weird, too. Yeah, they get to play their Terramorphic. You go. I mean, if they play another creature, I can just kill them with Trial of Agony. Or try to. I mean, no plays. All right. Draw. Or I could just do that. All right. Vengeful Possession. What a wild game. I didn't think that's the way we were going to get 7 wins, but you know what? I will take it, and we're still at number 10 Mythic, but you know, I will call that a dub. 7-2 in a dominating fashion. I mean, the black-red deck was open, and I got double threatened with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of 4 sack effects. It's not actually the most, to be honest, but they worked out really nicely. Tons of removal, Fear of Burning Alive, Funeral Room, Undead Sprinter. I mean, Disturbing Mirth is just so good. Could have used more Clockwork Percussionist, but this was pretty good, and overall the deck played out pretty nicely. So that'll do it for today. We got pretty high in Mythic with this one, and you know what? I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.